Her name is Maya, but for a long time she felt she didn't have one. They told me it was a chance to start over. Narrator. Her story begins in hope. A scholarship, a mentorship, a future she'd only dreamed of.
She was flown to a new city, given a beautiful apartment, new clothes, and told she was special. For a while, she believed it. She felt seen, valued, on the cusp of a new life. But soon, the mentorship became invasive. They tracked her, monitored her calls, discouraged friendships.
The vibrant, hopeful girl I was began to fade. Narrator. The apartment became a cage, locked not by keys, but by gratitude and fear. The other women were isolated too, taught to see each other as rivals. S1. Media Group. Multiple women seated separately in a luxury lounge, avoiding eye contact. Empty high-end apartment hallway with closed doors as stock distribute marked equally. I didn't know I was stepping into something designed to silence people like me.
She learned the hard way that the most beautiful things can hide the deepest emptiness. The dream was a trap, and her new life wasn't her own. This was only the beginning. Her story was about to darken. S1. Media Group, crowded city street at night with a solitary woman walking alone. Luxury apartment interior with a woman sitting by herself, looking distant, a stock distribute equally. I was surrounded by people, but I'd never felt more alone. To understand this system, you have to hear from the other side.
Everything has a price. For some, it's money. For others, access. For the ambitious, it's the promise of a future.
He's an architect of the system, wealthy, powerful, seeing people as assets.
We look for potential and for compliance. We offer a golden ticket, but it comes with invisible terms. The cost is loyalty. The cost is silence.
He calls it a business deal, a network of powerful people hiding in plain sight.
We create order. We manage reputations. A person who talks is a liability.
There's no room for empathy. Guilt is inefficiency. When asked about the human cost, he shrugs. It's just business.
There are winners and losers. The system benefits those at the top.
In his world, a person's story only matters if he controls it. The gears keep turning, and those caught inside are just collateral. This is the view from the top. Cold, calculated, and unyielding. The system is designed to protect itself. S2. Media Group, security checkpoint in airport, corporate boardroom with empty chairs, shadowy figure, walking down empty hallway, high stock. Distribute equally. We don't see victims, only loose ends. For Maya, hope turned to fear. The apartment became a fishbowl. She was always watched.
The men weren't mentors, they were gatekeepers. My future was in their hands.
A wrong word could end everything. The goal wasn't to build her up, but to break her down.
Was I the one who was wrong? Is this just how the world works?
The pressure eroded her sense of self. She doubted her own thoughts.
I looked in the mirror and saw a stranger, quiet, compliant, empty.
Her dreams and personality were erased, replaced by what they wanted.
I became a beautiful object, valued for my silence.
The fear wasn't violence, but erasure. If she spoke out, they could destroy her reputation.
Who would believe me against them?
That fear was the true lock on her cage. It kept her silent for a long time. Maya's breaking point wasn't dramatic. It was seeing another hopeful girl enter the program.
I saw the cycle, a machine consuming youth and ambition. I had to get out.
Leaving meant abandoning everything. Apartment, clothes, security.
I left in the night with nothing but a small bag and a few dollars.
The first weeks were terrifying. She hid, moved constantly, afraid they'd find her.
I had to learn to trust myself again.
Recovery was slow. She rebuilt her identity piece by piece.
Healing wasn't a straight line, but I found my voice even if it was just a whisper.
With help from friends and a therapist, she began to write her story.
The shame wasn't mine, it belonged to them.
Reclaiming her story was her act of defiance.
I stopped being a victim.
For the first time in a long time, she was free. Today, Maya's voice is strong and clear.
I know the system thrives in silence. The greatest weapon against it is truth. By sharing my story, I shine a light into the darkness. My message is hope and empowerment, a call to action for anyone who feels invisible.
Her story is a testament to resilience and the power of speaking out.
I speak because silence is how they win.
Maya's experience is not unique. There are thousands like her, silenced by power and influence. When you hear these stories, listen, believe them. The courage to break silence is immense, and it's how change begins. Believing survivors is the first step to dismantling the systems that protect abusers. Let silence never win.